Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Twintense.
Oh, I'm Young God.
And I am Spec. You had to go first today, sorry.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Hey, I'm so tired of these niggas talking shit.
Yeah, so let's get it started.
Let's go. All right. We're going to keep it short. This is going to be the Thanksgiving special episode.
Yeah, the Thanksgiving special.
I know y'all got to go stuff y'all faces with mac and cheese if you're black. And if you're white, mac and cheese with raisins.
I don't know why people eat mac and cheese with raisins.
I put raisins on anything as it belongs. But yeah, so let's get started. Let's get these topics out of
my head looking like a motherfucker. Ready to do my hair.
All right. Since this is the Thanksgiving special, we're gonna try to stick to Thanksgiving themes. So, relating to Thanksgiving, I just want to know if I'm the weird one because I cannot eat an animal that's whole. For example, you know how for Thanksgiving you have the turkey as a centerpiece for the table, right? The fact that it still looks like a bird just sitting there, I can't eat it. Like, chop that shit up before putting it on the table and make sure I don't see it getting chopped up because it just feels weird for me to eat an animal that, like, it looks like an animal. Like, it's the same way, like, if you had the pig roast, like the pig's on the table with the apple in its mouth.
Like in the medieval times.
Yeah, like you see in Game of Thrones, and like, I would never be able to eat that.
Yeah. I am with you on that, kinda, because if I see the animal looking like an animal, then it's like, because islanders, when we make fish, they have the whole fish, they gut the fish, of course. They clean it up, but they have a whole fish in front of you. Not those chopped up stuff that, like the salmons that people eat here. They have a whole fish in front of you. So you look at it, you see the hole where the eye is supposed to be like, this is a motherfucking animal in front of me that I'm eating.
You're eating an animal.
Yeah, you try to separate yourself from the actual being when you're consuming it. It's not even guilt. It just feels like, like I'm eating a fucking animal.
Yeah, and like another weird thing is, if I see the animal get killed, I can't eat it.
Yeah.
Like I remember when we were kids back in Haiti, back in our homeland, we this one time we saw the chicken get, necked, and then it had to be served later on. And I was like, is that the same chicken?
That's
the same chicken. I was like, I can't eat this.
You know what crossed my mind? I'm like, oh, that's the same chicken that I be seeing shitting around everywhere.
Yeah.
Walking on the shit and stuff like that. And I'm putting that in my mouth. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I saw the chicken getting plucked. Like getting plucked in boiled in hot water. Pull it out. You just see the dead animals like, ugh.
Yeah, it looks disgusting.
So I prefer getting my meat from Walmart.
Thank God for America. Everything is nicely packaged and nicely colored.
You're just so removed.
You don't have to feel bad about it.
And speaking of being removed from it, why do we even celebrate Thanksgiving? Like, what are we giving thanks to?
Yeah.
Like the shit we took away from the natives?
Yeah. It's the most American holiday ever.
All right.
Like, we go in, we take stuff. So I know we're trying to keep it on Thanksgiving, but the Americans pushed the Mexicans out of Texas and California. Look up the history. And they have the audacity to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Like, we're gonna kick the Mexicans out, like, because what they did is they slowly assimilated. Like, they went in like, oh, we can live there too in the community, whatever. And then slowly but surely, they pushed the Mexicans out of Texas, out of California. And then that was that. And it's like, Cinco de Mayo, see? And it's like motherfucker. Like,
Let's get drunk, tequila.
Yeah, so it's like, we're celebrating fucking over other people.
Yeah.
That's what Thanksgiving is. We're like, we came in, we saw the natives. They're not Indians, they're natives. We came in, we saw them like, you know what? Fuck those motherfuckers. We're gonna take their land. We're gonna give them
murder
smallpox.
most of them, yeah.
Murder these motherfuckers. And then
celebrate that.
Yeah, woo! We fucking did it, Christopher fucking Columbus.
It's like you pull up to your neighbor's house, you kick them out. It's like, nice furniture. You got a great taste.
Yeah, this is good.
Thank you. And that's it.
We're gonna celebrate the day we fucked y'all over. We murdered y'all. We committed genocide. So if we shouldn't celebrate, okay, I don't think we should celebrate Thanksgiving based on what it truly is.
Okay.
Because if we're celebrating the actual act of, because people say, they're doing it for, to be thankful and
Give
grateful
thanks
for
for what they
family and stuff like
have.
that. Okay, cool. But it's in memory of what these motherfuckers, these colonizers did. So I'm all down for a good celebration because it gives us an excuse to get together and eat a shit ton of food, break our diets, not go to the gym and stuff like that. So if we're gonna celebrate it, we should do it as if it's Memorial Day. This is a Memorial Day for the natives that
How about this? How about only the natives get to celebrate, and only if you know a native, they get to invite you to their celebration.
Is it dinner?
Only then you could actually celebrate Thanksgiving.
I'm not with that. So we all gonna try to find a fucking native to
Hell yeah.
make friends with?
It's like you have to give thanks to them because it was their land, right? So you give thanks by asking for permission. Like they have to give you the permission. Right? Thanksgiving, like thank you for asking. Come eat with us.
It's like communion. You eat the body of Christ for his sacrifice. You eat with a native for their people's sacrifice.
Unwilling sacrifice. Though.
Yeah. They did not want to fucking do that shit.
Pulled up on them.
It's crazy to me because people try to cancel Columbus Day, which I can see why. But
you're not canceling Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's
in the same spirit, isn't it? What's the history again?
Of what the Thanksgiving?
Yeah, who learned this shit in middle school? Like
the Pilgrims slid through. They tried to offer them. I don't know. At some point,
the history of things.
At some point, we try to give them weapons. Like, hey, look all the cool shit we got, and then we try to trade with them. I think, and then at some point, they were like, you know what? Fuck them niggas. They're not playing nice.
It's because the Pilgrims held a 3-day feast, which was attended by the members of Wampanoag tribe, whatever. So it's a feast celebration for whatever assimilation, whatever. I'm not gonna read this whole shit. We're limited on time, but it's just weird.
So speaking of Thanksgiving, how do you feel about people who go eat with their families and then they're showing off all the food that their families cooked? And they have a table full of food. They got the turkey in the middle. They got all this, and then they look at what I'm eating, and then post it on social media.
That's the thing.
How do you feel about that?
It should only the person who cooked this shit should be able to show it off. If you're just going to someone's house, your mother's house, your cousin, your family member's house, and just to eat and take pictures as if who gives a fuck? Why do we care? Why should we care about what you're eating? Show me who cooked this wonderful shit so I can pull up on them. You didn't help. What did you do? You didn't make this. It's it's as bad as it sounds. It's like when a father try to show off their kid. You didn't push that nigga out.
No, you were there his whole life, and now he did something good. You try to go. No, I have a better one. It's like an IG thought seeing a Lambo parked somewhere and they show up hey, I'm taking a picture in front of the Lambo. You know what? It doesn't even need to be IG thoughts can be male or female. It's they show up in front of somebody else's luxury car look, I'm taking pictures and videos.
It's taking credit
for something that's not yours.
Work.
Yeah, for something that's not yours.
Your mom might have cooked for you, but you didn't put in the work.
So does that feel like gloating? Look at all this food that I'm eating, and you motherfuckers who are starving or
that's why
dying in Africa or Europe or somewhere, just look at all my food. I'm gonna be putting that shit in your face so you can see.
That's why it's the most American thing ever. It's an excess of food. You're showing off the food, and then once you consume all these calories, you then go ahead at Walmart to fight niggas over TVs.
Yes.
Right, you eat.
Not even after you eat that food. After you've given thanks,
and then
I am grateful for everything that I have. I'm grateful for my family. Then your ass run to motherfucking Walmart.
Niggas give me that shit. I seen it first.
For some TVs, bro.
It's mine.
What I was telling my girl today, America is the center of consumerism. Yeah. This is the place you go as a company to try to sell people stuff because we are so programmed to want to consume, to buy, and to buy. The fact that we have Black Friday, We have holiday sales. The fact that we price our shit as $9.99, like we put the 99 cents there just to entice people to, or to make people think that, oh, it's not a whole $10, it's $9. Because even
That's
when
a
you
deal.
speak, even when you speak about something, if the price is $9.99, you don't say it's $10, you say, oh, it's $9.
Like,
So it's like we're so programmed to consume and buy, and it's just like, yeah, we're gonna put it right after Thanksgiving.
not even
We're
like
gonna-
yeah, you center a holiday around it.
Yeah.
Black Friday,
Uh-huh.
the Friday. Like, when did that come about?
Yeah, that's
Like, who just sat there like, yo, motherfuckers just finished giving thanks. You know what? Let's just discount some products and have them pull up, and so they could be even more thankful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just, bro. Actually, take it back. It's the perfect spirit of the holiday, because the pilgrims pulled up on the natives, took their shit. You pull up to Walmart to take some other nigga's shit.
Hey,
Like,
that makes
just
sense.
how it works.
You are being full American if you celebrate Thanksgiving and you go to Black Friday shopping and you just maul somebody, or like you stomp on somebody to fucking death
Yeah.
just together. Yeah.
Forget from
Makes
4th of
sense.
July.
That makes
Thanksgiving is the most American holiday.
You know what? That's true. 4th of July ain't shit compared to Thanksgiving and Black
Thanksgiving.
Friday, bro.
Like, it's an event.
Yeah.
Like, Thanksgiving is an event. Like,
Yeah. You go
like what?
show
4th of
off.
July, you get what? Mattress sales?
It's true.
Like,
It's fucking matches.
You just get mattress sales. What? You're not seeing me buying flat screen TVs.
Motherfucking
on
4th of July. Yeah.
You get them shits on Thanksgiving.
Hey.
You buy after you give thanks. Thank you. I'm grateful for all the stuff that I got. Now let me get more stuff. That's just, yeah. But speaking of stuff and getting stuff, like, I feel like not a lot of people, maybe, I guess because of the age we're in,
Mm-hmm.
you see a lot of people who haven't accomplished much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they had some small victories,
Mm-hmm.
but they speak of it as if they made it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe a dude just started his first business, right?
Mm-hmm.
He signed up for the LLC,
Mm-hmm.
got his business registered with the state or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the minute he gets the what's it called,
The certification.
his EIN number,
They don't even get EIN numbers. They just sign up for an LLC, leave it there, and just be like, I'm an
they sign
entrepreneur.
up. I'm saying, not even like, as soon as they get that number, it's like, boop. Go on IG, change their bio. CEO of CEO of Black Air Forces.
Yo, that is so fucking true. Like, people will start an LLC. Ooh, that fire get lit.
Go
Oh
ahead.
shit.
Go ahead.
They'll start an LLC and they're immediately CEOs. It's like, and you know what? Thanksgiving is the perfect time for people to show off. They'll when you all sitting at the table and everybody's going over like what they did all year, you know, what big accomplishment they have. Motherfucker gonna start saying like, yeah, I own this company now. And then you ask them, okay, what do you do? Like, what's your revenue like? And they're like, oh, you know, like people want to make themselves look bigger than they actually are.
yes.
And that's such a weird trait to me.
And it's like they'll do the bare minimum. Like, okay, you got a couple LLC under your names, but they're not bringing any revenue.
Yeah.
Like, you're not actually growing the business.
But they're a CEO.
I know they're CEOs.
They're CEOs.
It's like they want the title, they want the label, they want the entrepreneur, businessman, da 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 da. But when it comes to putting the work to be a great businessman, a good businessman, a good CEO, or a good employer, you don't have any of that. But the title is good enough for you. Like, I don't know, like premature. I understand the importance of wanting to see yourself, like, in those positions.
But hold on, that's the thing. Some people want the glory without the work.
Yeah.
Some people want the acknowledgement, the praises without actually doing what it takes to even get those things. Some people don't understand about actually providing value to receive a reward.
Yeah.
And it is the weirdest thing. And I think it's because of the age of social media. People love posting their success and never showing their failures. So people want to start doing something like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I have this going on. Well, you know damn well you don't even have an EIN number for your fucking LLC. You're even like, I'm a CEO. Like, what the fuck? So I think it's the weirdest thing.
So how many LLCs do you think are gonna get created right before Thanksgiving?
You know what? I don't know about right before Thanksgiving, but as a New Year resolution,
They're gonna come in.
everybody gonna come. Like, you know what? It started. I pulled the trigger on the business. Look, I'm not talking shit about people who actually want to start something and be, you know, involved in business and being business owners and start accumulating wealth. I'm not talking shit about that.
people.
It's the fake cappers, bro. The people who insist on making themselves look more important than they actually are, or bigger than they actually are. It's like, your ego must be really that small or that fragile where you have to, like, feel like you're somebody. Work with something else. Like, put in the work or do something else. Have a 9 to 5. I don't fucking
Imagine if they put that much energy into actually growing whatever business idea, like putting that and the same amount of energy they put into capping, into growing their business. You think they'll be better off? Like, learn the industry you're trying to break into, instead of just acting like, yeah, I own several businesses.
Yeah.
All these several businesses, what are they doing? Not a goddamn thing.
They were never into it for the right reason. Now, we're gonna get off of those cappers. I wanna ask a question. How soon is too soon to bring a girl or your partner to a Thanksgiving dinner? And is there a cap to how many of them you bring over time?
I mean, so if every year you pull up with someone new, like, what would your family label you as?
A fucking hoe.
Yeah, but no. If a man does, he's
a hoe.
He's a man whore.
Yeah.
Now, if a woman brings a different man, what?
She's a hoe.
No, she brings come ups. It's not the same standards.
The dude is a come up.
If a woman brings a lot of different men around, that's
so how long should you be dating someone for you to even consider bring them to the holiday dinner?
For me, I'm not even okay. So I used to be weird. I used to go, I don't want to meet my girlfriend's parents anytime soon. Like, whenever I was dating someone, I would always hope I don't ever meet their parents until maybe 3 years in. Maybe right when I'm about to get married. That's when it makes the most sense, because I'm like, I ain't trying to get familiar. But now, because it's a lot of energy, like dealing with people, and then and since they're your girl's parents, you have
to make sure you leave a good impression.
And because of that, you think they might be too judgmental. It's like, I don't want to deal with any of that. I'd rather just wait till, the shit is solidified. Like, if Shawty's willing to marry me, that means, the parents would probably think, okay, then she's known this man long enough to trust him to be the husband. So I could just ride off of that assumption. That's why I'm like, I would never. So for me, bringing someone to Thanksgiving, that would be rare. Like, I couldn't bring someone I just met at Thanksgiving. And if you're
really,
I couldn't do that, because if you're comfortable doing that, and it's not that serious.
So how long is too long? Well, how long is long enough? Because I've done 6 months.
But are you serious about the person?
Yeah.
That's fine. That works.
Okay.
But if it's been a month.
Yeah, like
2 months.
Yeah. Don't bring somebody you've been dating for a month, a couple of weeks.
You don't know. It takes like an eternity to even know someone. What makes you think you can know someone after 2 months enough to bring them to your family?
Bro, like, you picked her up at a Halloween party, and then next month, and within a month, you're bringing her to Thanksgiving dinner.
That's not.
I don't know. I would say, no matter how serious you think you are about someone, I would say to give it some more time before you even bring them to Thanksgiving dinner, because when the year is over and next Thanksgiving come around, and you don't have her anymore, you're gonna look foolish. You're gonna look stupid. Like,
that's if you care.
Yeah, I mean, to some degree, we all do.
Okay, now let's do a callback to one of your ideas. You said if you go out with a woman on a date, you paid for the date, and then she gives you pussy after you paid for sex.
You paid for pussy.
So you paid for pussy. So if I brought her to Thanksgiving, to family Thanksgiving dinner, and she stuffed her face, oh my God, the food was great, and she gives me sex afterwards, did I buy sex with food?
It's an exchange, yeah.
So I paid for pussy with my mom's cooking.
I mean, it's not payment per se because it's not a financial
It's
thing.
an exchange.
Yeah, but
So I
it is
exchanged
an
my
exchange.
mom's cooking for pussy.
You give her a
So
good
what
time.
you telling me? My mom paid for me to have a good time with her.
Sounds accurate to me. Sounds accurate to me.
I want you to drop that logic so bad.
I don't understand why it's so hard for you to understand. You have an experience with someone that you paid for that experience, and that led you to get some pussy.
Then
whatever your intentions are, you still paid for pussy.
So every man
indirectly. Remember, that's why I said you indirectly paid for pussy.
So every man is a trick.
At some point, they paid for pussy.
So every man's a trick.
You know when you stop paying for pussy? When you know the person, you guys are dating, and now you guys are doing things, and she doesn't have to give you pussy based on the things you do for her.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, based on the things you pay for her. Like, right now with your girl, if you take her out, she lets you fuck after, you didn't really pay for pussy because that's your woman. Hold on. That's your woman there. Like, you know, but if you meet someone, you guys go on a date, you wine and dine them, and they end up giving you pussy, no matter what your intentions were, you paid for pussy. It's a simple concept that I don't understand why it's so hard for you to grasp.
So, if I take my girl to the family Thanksgiving feast,
she's your girl,
and I
already.
have sex later with her, so I went from eating turkey to eating roast beef.
Damn, if that's what you want to call your girl, goddamn.
And I traded turkey for roast beef.
That sounds accurate to me.
If I bring my girl to the family dinner, Thanksgiving dinner,
it's a transaction.
We have turkey, and since she's enjoying herself, oh my God,
every man who dated a woman, they wine and dine them.
Every man has been tricked before.
They paid for pussy. And then that payment resulted maybe in a relationship where you guys go out and, you know, she's your girl and you whatever the fuck. Then you're no longer paying for pussy because you've given her time. You guys are sharing a bed at some point. You guys are doing all that stuff. Then you don't need to see it as you pay for pussy. But you date a woman. You wine and dine a woman you just met. She has nothing to go off of. She has nothing to go off of other than the experience that you've given her for it to even give you pussy.
Any woman...
She doesn't even know you yet.
Okay,
especially a Tinder date. You take a Tinder date out and you end up fucking her, you pay for... That's the clearest shit ever. You took a Tinder date out, you paid for everything, she lets you fuck, you paid for pussy.
Any woman who trade her pussy for turkey is not a woman worth having. If she gave me pussy,
that's the norm, bro.
If she gave me pussy after, oh my God,
it's not abnormal. So it's just a perspective.
She goes, oh my God, the food was so good. That's what we do.
Our relationships are transactional.
I'm gonna fuck this man. He took me to his mom's cooking.
Yeah, and the food was so good.
Let me fuck this
Hell
nigga.
Yeah, that food was so good. It was worth giving pussy out.
If my mom's cooking is her standard for giving a nigga pussy. Hey, I don't want.
My
mom's cooking is good.
Hey,
my mom's cooking is great.
No.
But not enough for her to put out.
You know what the crazy shit people would do for food?
Yeah, I know.
Food is the most... Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that. Food is the most important thing ever.
No, there is something wrong.
No. All right. I give you a list. Free food, free gas, free hotels, free plane tickets. Which one would you pick?
Free food, because it's the most it's the most expensive.
Okay, people would do all kinds of shit for food.
If you told me free rent or free food, I'll pick free rent.
Bro. No, you wouldn't. You pay free food.
Free food or free rent, I'll pick free rent.
Free rent. Remember, rent.
Free rent.
So if you buy a house and the house is not free.
Yes, it is.
No, it's rent. Renting and owning is not the same.
Then I'll rent forever. And it'll be free.
Then you can't modify your house.
We choose free food because food is the most expensive. Not because we love food so much.
What?
If I told you, okay, right now, if I told you free rent, free food, or free flights, free vacations, free food, free rent, or free vacations, which one would you pick?
Rant. Hold on. This nigga got me. Hold on. Let me come out of that hole. We will pick free food because food is the basic thing that our body needs to survive.
Well, you pick free food? Free rent? Free food?
Is
free
it rent or just free housing?
Free housing.
I'm taking free housing.
Okay then.
But is food not the most important thing for us? It is.
Nourishment? Sure.
Yes.
Nourishment.
Yes.
It don't gotta be that expensive. Like, why niggas buy a McDonald's?
So tell that to the women who got a bunch of niggas saved on their phones as
free food one, free food two,
yeah,
free Friday food.
Yeah.
This nigga has to pastor his church on Sunday, so he's Sunday night food. Yo, women got their priorities set.
What?
Yo.
Hey, bro. If I was a girl, I'd be doing the same shit.
I'd be a hoe. That's for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. I would go to the gym. I would get a fat ass.
I'd
Bro,
be a hoe.
I get a fat ass, some nice thick, toned thighs, and I would just
be a hoe.
post on Instagram. I'll get flued out, all that bullshit, bro.
I'd be a hoe.
You think God gave me this body and I could just use it for simple ass niggas who want to throw money at me?
But the thing is, I can only turn into a woman now while I feel this bold. If I was already born a woman, right?
Yeah, and you have the same values?
Yeah, because like I'm gonna worry about my safety, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
but right now, as a man, you already feel invincible. So if I turn into a woman, I still have that mentality that I'm invincible.
Yeah,
and still go through with those things.
But if you were born a woman, the life experiences would probably mold your.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just love how women have their priorities straight.
Like, I mean, that's the role. Honestly, that's the role that they have to play, bro. Like this is what it is.
I think that's why men hate women. They're just jealous.
Men don't hate women. Incels do.
Oh, that's the good point.
Incels do.
That's the good point. Incels are jealous because these women getting their meals free, their apartments paid.
Wait, explain to people what incels are. Those who don't know what an incel is.
Involuntary celibate.
Yes.
So they want to be with the woman, they want to have a relationship, but
they want to fuck, but they can't get no pussy.
No one wants their ass.
No pussy.
And for good reasons too. Either their personality is kind of trash, maybe they have,
or they're awkward, socially awkward, or maybe they're super ugly.
They might have just one of those internet-based personalities where every 5 seconds it's a meme reference. Or their sense of style.
Bro, that's so sad, bro.
Or their sense of style that's from anime. So sad.
I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for the gym and learning online about a whole bunch of random topics, I think I would have been like a fucking lame, bro.
Lame or an incel?
A lame incel, bro. I'd have been like, oh my God, girls don't talk to me because I'm ugly.
Did you get...
Because I was socially awkward.
Did you ever get upset at a woman rejecting you?
Hell no. I never hollered at bitches. It wasn't until after I started going to the gym that I got the confidence to even talk to women.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
All the girls that I had when I was younger, which was like 2 of them, it was because
they chose you. You didn't choose.
Yeah, they chose me. Like, okay. But it wasn't until I hit college and I started going to the gym. I'm like, yo, I'm confident now because like I feel because like we used to be skinny as hell. We used to be like super skinny, twigs. So then I remember because I used to go out with this thick girl. Like she was real thick. And then I saw a picture of me hugging her. And I looked like a fucking loser. I said, fuck. So I said, I'm going to go to the gym. And I started going to the gym and I started to get my soul. And I'm like, okay, I feel way confident now because I think I look healthy. I am healthy. I look big enough. And I'm confident enough to even talk to a woman. That's when I started to talk to women.
So what you're saying is...
I was a lame.
So the advice you would give to an incel is, this Thanksgiving, do not eat too much.
No, eat because you need the calories to build up your physique.
If they're already incels,
if you're fat, you need to lose some weight.
If they're incels, they're most likely.
Nah, I've seen some skinny. No. You've ever seen those skinny bodied, big ass head niggas on the computer? They play games all the fucking time. Yeah, they have those too.
Describe that shit to me.
Like they're skinny, like they have narrow shoulders, and then they got the skinny neck, but their heads like look big as fuck.
Yikes. Yeah.
Okay, so
I could see how that's undesirable.
like you look like a fucking, I don't know, a fucking
bobblehead.
lizard or a bobblehead, yeah.
Like a Pez bobblehead.
So I think for any men out there who want to build up their confidence, I'm not
Put
saying
down the turkey. That's what he's saying.
yes, put down the turkey.
Yeah.
Actually try to put some effort into
Your appearance.
your appearance. Not like to the point where you turn into a douche, but at least like get
Something you
some-
could be proud of.
Yeah,
Like,
something you'd be proud. Because like
don't be
if you
sloppy.
want, if you want a hot girl, don't look like a fucking sloppy ass
live up
nerd
to your standards. So if you
Yes.
live up to your own standards,
that you
mean-
set for women.
that means those people with those same standards will find you attractive.
Yes. So
Because you're embodying those standards for yourself. So if someone's looking for someone with those standards, you're most likely going to be able to engage with them, and
if you want a well-cultured woman,
you yourself have to be well cultured.
a sophisticated woman, you yourself need to be able to match those same things. So you need to be able to speak clearly, to communicate how you feel and all that. So you need to be able to represent yourself the same way you would want her to represent
Provide
herself.
something. If you want someone to provide you with something, whether it's good conversation,
Yes.
just good vibes.
Yeah.
Make sure you could give that yourself.
Yes.
Because you beget what you give, whatever the fucking term is. With that being said, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for, I don't know, a lot of shit.
Shit, all right.
I don't know. It's I don't know. It's to me it's corny as hell.
Well, let me be corny. then.
What do you think?
I'm thankful for my 62 Instagram followers.
I was gonna say our 1,000,000 subscribers.
1 million subscribers. That's gonna be next year, buddy. Next year you get to say that. You're thankful for that.
Say he's thankful for. So when people play this clip and go look at this, you're like, what the fuck? This nigga only got 30? Like, oh, this nigga lost a follow. Them niggas unfollow that shit so
Ah,
well.
well, I'll be thankful for losing my enemies. I found out who my real friends are. Shit. Either way, I'm thankful.
So, key things. Don't show off your food this holiday.
Because we don't care.
Do not try to make yourself look better than you are by
we
talking
still
about
don't
something.
care.
We still don't care. If you feel the need to show off to your siblings, your family, your extended family, like
They
shut
don't
the
care.
fuck up. To stuff your face with food, they don't care. Or at least
Humble
they shouldn't.
yourself. Humble yourself. And go fight for that TV. Have a good one. See y'all later.
Deuces.
Ayo, I'm so tired of these niggas talking shit. I am